guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna go a little more in depth with how I do my slick back bun. Yo, I cannot get this intro to save my life. This is why I hate filming intros, because y'all don't understand. Sometimes it takes a really long time to get out what you're trying to say, and I don't understand why. But anyway, we're gonna start it all over again. Okay, good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna go a little more in depth with how I do my slick back bun. There we go, perfect. Hello to all my new subscribers. Hello again to all my returning subscribers. So the reason for this video is because I put a short up showing my bun real quick, and somebody commented and said that they wished that they knew how to do it. So I want to show you how to do it because it's real simple. I promise you it's real simple. Even if you have short hair, well, you gotta have a certain type of length for the piece that I'm gonna add onto it, because you have to make sure it's covered. But listen, it's super easy, real quick. So let me take this out first. These are, actually I don't need a thing, I just need bobby pins. These are just some flat twists that I did, because your girl know how to flat twist now. So I'm gonna take these out real quick. I do have a rubber band on here. I have to wash my hair tomorrow, but I was like, well, before I do that, let me go ahead and just do this hairstyle real quick, because I want to do something different anyway. Ooh, this feels good. Y'all know when y'all get that first scratch in? Oh my gosh. Like after you take your braids out or some type of twist. Perfect, perfect. It's definitely hard up front because I have edge control on my hair. So she's feeling. So I want to show y'all something real quick. Y'all know that I've been using, which I'm literally out. I have to go get some more today. The As I Am rice water. So this probably lasted me like a month, maybe a month and a week, something like that. And these two little curls right here, I don't know if that was there or if that was not there, but I feel like it wasn't there. I feel like these two curls, like it was kind of sparse, and that was one of the reasons why I was like, all right, let me start using more products that encourage growth and stimulate and all of that good stuff. And I'm just like, is this what I'm getting? Like, that's what we doing? It's growing? And like, it's really growing? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like when I'm doing my hair, I'm noticing that the front part of my hair is just not as sparse as it used to be. So, get it. I'm gonna go get me another one today. Let me put it back on the screen for those who haven't seen it. This is what it looks like. As I Am rice water. Go ahead, take a screenshot, do what you gotta do. Yeah, product is dope. All right, so you can do one or two things when you're doing a slick back, right? If your hair is similar to my hair, I don't know my hair type, but you can just see the thickness, you can see the curls, whatever. If your hair is similar to mine, I do one of two things. You can either dunk all of your head completely, like in the shower or in the sink, and get it soaking wet, because it's easier to manipulate your hair when it's really, really wet, especially when you want to do a slick back, because the goal of a slick back is to be slick back. Like, we want it, you know what I'm saying? Super, super back. So I don't feel like getting in the shower right now. So, and I don't feel like dunking my head in the sink. So what I'm going to do is use my spray bottle. Now, what I have in here, I have water and leave-in conditioner. You don't have to put leave-in conditioner in it. I just did it this morning because I was like, yo, I want to put leave-in conditioner in my hair because this is a week old. You know what I'm saying? I just want to add some moisture back in. But always remember, water is the #1 moisturizer anyway, so you don't need the extra, you know, moisturizer. But I'm just doing it because I'm just doing it. So, wet up everything. Get it as wet as you possibly. Oh, it smells good when you put the leave-in conditioner in. Ah! I just have a regular leave-in conditioner in here. Wow. And I have hot water because I notice my hair likes hot water. Not like burning hot, but you know what I mean. It likes warm water more than the cold water. So that's all I have in here. And I'm trying to be real gentle in the front because, like I said, it's hard because of the edge control that I had to make the twist. That's what I used to make these flat twists. And you see all this product build up, but that's normal because, you know, you got product in your hair. Okay. So yes, be very gentle if you have any hard styles and you're trying to transition into a slick back, because you got to brush all of your hair straight back and you don't want to rip your hair out. All right. Oof, it's hard. Okay, so now I'm just gonna spray the rest of the hair. And I don't soak the back part of my head, only because I mean, if I was in the shower, obviously, yeah, my entire head is going to get wet. We're going to pull it into the ponytail, and then I would just recurl the bottom. However, because my hair is already curled in the back from my wash and go, I don't want to sit here and have to redo my hair, work smarter, not harder. So we're going to leave the curls back there. We're just going to kind of moisten them up so that they pop just a little bit more. But you see how it looks in the back. It's not, you know what I'm saying? This has only been a week, so they're still good. So yeah. So just wet it up. Where I want to put majority of the water, or most of the water, all of the water, is in this front. That's what I want to get wet. And this part I soak. So like I said, if you prefer to do it in the shower or prefer to do it over the sink. Is that bobby pin still in there? Yes, it is. Got it. Okay. So that's a good starting point. Oh, let me get a hair tie. Because you're going to need a hair tie. So, all I have is super easy for this. We have some type of, this is a tangle teaser. So you need some type of, like, not a smoothing brush, like a detangling type brush, just to kind of get everything out. Some type of comb to part your hair if you want to do a middle part, side part, whatever the case. If you don't want to do a part, you don't need a comb. And then you need a smoothing brush, a boar bristle boar brush or boar bristle brush. However you say it, you know what this is. I get tongue-tied when trying to say that. Some kind of edge control to stick down your edges. Edge brush, we saw the water already. And then at the end, I'm going to put a little shine mist on. This is the only one I have right now, just to kind of make it shiny. You see, that's all I got left. A little bit. And then I'm going to put this also on. I'm not trying to activate my curls. This is just, again, another layer of moisture, because another thing you don't want your slick back to look dry and crusty, dusty, musty. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. You want it to look moisturized. You want it to look soft, shiny, healthy, all of that, right? So, and even though water is a moisturizer, when some people's hair, depends, and mine too. Like when you put water on your hair and it dries up, if you don't have no type of moisturizer in it, it might look dry and just crusty looking. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I mean. So, we got that. I'm going to do a side part, just because, well, I did a side part last time. Yeah, I'm going to just do a side part. So, whatever side you're comfortable with, I have no idea. I just gravitate to the left side. It could be because I'm left-handed. Don't know. But we're going to do that. And sometimes I like to curve it, and that's what I'm going to do in this one. And it's just real simple. Look at that. Real simple. See? All right. Oh, it's so gunky. Oh, my God. I can't wait to look at all this. But this is just edge control, and the water is just bringing it back out. That's really all it is. It's not a big deal. So once again, we're gonna add more water and more water and more water. Oh, I forgot the main ingredient. Star, what are you thinking? The main person on the trigger. Y'all know that's not the real saying, but I'm not gonna say the other word. Gel. You need some type of gel. You need a good gel. You need a good gel. I'm gonna say it again. You need a good gel. The reason why you need a good gel, because again, if your hair is thick and it's curly and it's just thickish, you don't want to lay down, you need a good gel to hold it down. I got mad gel down there. I got eco gel. I got all of that. It doesn't hold it. I needed to hold it down. Okay? So this is what I'm using. And you're going to put a ton of gel in your hair. Once again, I need to point this out. I have seen people when they're doing their slick backs that they part, you know, like maybe ear to ear, do sections, and they put the gel. Then they make this into a ponytail. Then they'll section off another piece, slick down with gel, put another ponytail. And the reason that they do that is because their hair is so thick and so long. My hair is not that long yet. So I'm able to squeeze it all into one at one time. I don't have to section it off and like brush it down. But if that is the easier way for you, then I highly suggest doing it. Whatever is going to get you that slick look. Okay? I've never done it. I mean, I may try it just to see if it comes out a little bit different, but I don't really care, because I think the reason why a lot of them are doing it, from what I've noticed, is because when you have natural hair and you have curly hair, coily hair, either way, you're going to get waves when you brush it down. But your hair is natural, so a lot of people don't like seeing those waves. I love them because it's like, okay, well, that's just what my hair looks like. There's nothing I can do about that, so I'm not going to try to, you know what I'm saying, camouflage it out. But to each his own. So, all right. And you need a scarf. You need some type of scarf to tie your hair down. I don't have a scarf. Aaliyah has it, but she's still asleep because teenagers, you get me? So I'm not going to wake her up just to go get a scarf. I'm not going to do that. So we just want to brush, right? And I'm not going all the way down because, once again, I don't want to brush the curls out. You hear that sound? sound like bacon, that's kind of the sound that you're looking for. And I always say that. I always say, even when you're doing a wash and go, you kind of want that sound. Because your hair needs to be completely saturated. Now this, I can't tell you how long to do it for, just until it's smooth enough to where it's like, all right, I can start trying to scoop it into the actual ponytail. So we just keep brushing. And this is why I say it's important that you get some type of brush that has teeth like this on it. Because you need it to be able to get through your hair. Right? And we just brushing and smoothing at the same time. That's what we're doing. You see again, I'm not going all the way down. I don't feel like doing the extra work. Brush, brush, brush. We just really trying to get that head smooth. Pause. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. We trying to... Oh, you guys have such dirty minds. All right. More water. My arms is already killing me. Now we can start by slapping on gel. I'm not gonna brush it. Actually, no. Before the gel, I need something to wipe my hands with. This is too much. Before the gel, I just want to put on a little bit of the moisturizer. And it smells like bomb. First of all, I think it's got coconut in it. Something. Yeah, I think it does have coconut. And that's it. I'm only putting a little bit. That's it. And this is going to look crazy white on my hair. Do not be alarmed. That's just how it goes. It will blend in. Promise. It's just another step. And by all means, like I said before, you don't have to do this. I'm just doing it because every time I do something to my hair, like, okay, so let me go back. When I do wash and goes, they typically last me, they will last me a week. They'll last me as long as I want them to last if I don't wash my hair, right? However, because I'm manipulating my hair right now, I want to make sure that I'm always going in with some type of moisturizer, always. Whether it's a leave-in conditioner, a curl cream, something that got some kind of moisture in it. Specifically something that you want that's like water-based. And yes, the first ingredient is water. That's another way that you can tell if your products are water-based. If the first ingredient is water, it's a water-based product. And then, you know, you keep looking at the ingredients. The further down something is on the ingredient list, that's the lesser amount of that ingredient that's in the product. Does that make sense? The closer it is to the front, you have more of that product. So if water is the first ingredient, that means that this product is majority water. If you see something else, like at the very bottom, the last ingredient, that means it's like that much of it in there. I hope that makes sense the way I said it. But this is a water-based product, so again, another layer of moisture. Okay? And then brush that in. Now we can go in with the gel. And, you know, just, you know your hair better than I do, so you're just gonna gauge it. It's so slimy. So slimy. Okay, and we're just smoothing all of this in. And that's another reason why I go in with so much moisture, because again, I'm using so much gel. Gel has what in it? Well, does this one have it? I don't think so. Oh no, this one does not have alcohol. There are a lot of gels out there that have alcohol in it. Alcohol is obviously drying, so you make sure you want to put moisture. But I like Wetline. There's no alcohol in it. That's not the reason I got it. I use Wetline because this is the one that holds my hair and I don't have to worry about it. All right, again, brushing. So that's really all you're doing. It's repetition. Wet it, moisturize it, brush it. That's really it. That's it. That is the key to the smoothness. Now I am going to pull a little bit to the front, but I'm going to do that once I start the actual ponytail itself. Now you go in with your smoothing brush. You want to just kind of like marry all of that stuff together. Brush, brush, brush. That's what it looks like from the back. Brush. Okay. Come back in, brush this here. Now, let me see if I can kind of pull it down a little bit. I don't want to cover my forehead because since it's so hot, my skin is still breaking out. Now I think it's a heat rash. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's not as bad as it was. I did, however, I had a pimple right here. When I tell you that pimple stayed there for like 3 weeks because I read that you're not supposed to pop them because then you get the scarring and all of that kind of craziness, which is true. So I just left it and I let it do what it's gonna do. But jeez, like it took a long time to freaking leave. And it's finally like, you know, kind of going down a little bit. So that's good. But yeah. But yesterday I bought chocolate chip cookies, so we're probably gonna get some new pimples. Yeah, this looks like I'm straight out of the 90s right now. Salt and pepper tight, right? That's what this looks like. Or something. Alright, so now, if it's smooth enough to your liking, we're gonna go ahead, get you some type of strong hair tie, right? You see how thick this one is? I don't like that air freshness thing. Where I have it positioned, it just keeps dropping on me every time it goes off. I don't like that one. I'm gonna have to move it back. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about, so. All right. So this is gonna move once we pull it back into the ponytail. You can just bring it back down. It's not a big deal. All right, now, this is where it gets, I'm not gonna say it gets tricky, but this is where it's very important to make sure to just smooth in with every step of this process. Right? You could do a low ponytail, you could put it up here, you could put it high, wherever you want it. I'm gonna just do a low ponytail. You can do it off to the side if that's what you feeling. I'm gonna just do a low ponytail because I'm not really trying to do too much and tire myself out because I gotta clean my house in a minute. Okay. Smooth again. We can put some more gel on. I'm gonna do that after I get it into a ponytail. With my hair being the length that it is, you would think that it's not as tiring, but it is. It is. Don't let nobody fool you. It is. All right. Now, here's my hair tie. Oh, it's on the floor. All right. Turn around so y'all can see. Regular way y'all secure a ponytail holder. Nothing fancy. Hold each section, like this hand here, hold it really tight and taut so that when you're pulling it, it doesn't move the ponytail. All right, I don't want it too tight because I don't want to get a headache. So we're gonna leave it there. It's pulling a little bit at the bottom, so we just pull it out. Now, for my little donuts, that's what these are called. They sell these in the beauty supply store. I know Target sells them. I don't think I've seen the dark brown at Target. I've seen like my complexion, like the light color. If that's what you want to get, if your hair covers it up, it doesn't really matter. I don't care. Like, I don't care. But anyway, we have 2 different sizes. I think they have 3 sizes. I'm not sure. But these are the 2 that I have. It's a little smaller. I'm going to use the bigger one just because I want a bigger bun. A bigger bun. Bigger. Okay, so now we're going to go like this. Make it a little tight. The bun has a little hole. It just fits over your ponytail. Just like that. This is what we're looking at this step, okay? Now, oh, I'm missing one more piece. You're gonna need a small ponytail holder. Now, what you wanna do is open this up because it has to cover the entire bun. You can use a comb to do this. You can just pull it itself. It doesn't really matter how you do it. And you want it to just cover. So you keep opening it up, right? And that is what you should look like. You should not be able to see the bun at all, okay? And if you do, you can fix it later. You get your ponytail holder. You go right back to where you was at. And you simply put it over the whole hump. That's it. So now, you see how it's like tucked and then you have all your loose hair out? You have it like that. If you want to leave it like that, go right ahead. It looks a little weird to me, but listen, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. So now that you have it like that, all I do, I don't know if there's a different way, but all I do, I just tuck and roll. That's it. I tuck and roll, just so that you don't see it. Tuck and roll, all the way around. Now, you could either, if your hair stays, you could just leave it just like that. If not, you get a bobby pin, secure it, whatever you need to do. But that's it. That's exactly how you do the bun. And now we can go ahead and just kind of like touch up the sides here. Bring this down like I told y'all I wanted to do. Bring it down a little bit more. I'm not gonna do too much in terms of edges on this side just because I want it to stay how I have it. But I will take a little bit of edge control just to make sure it stays down, because right now my hair is so wet that all it's gonna do, all it's gonna do anyway, once it starts to dry, we're gonna start getting a little curlies up top. I can't help that. There's nothing I can do about that. You have natural hair, that's what's gonna happen, baby. I promise you. Unless you maybe use like the Got To Be spray. It's not that serious for me. But if that's what you want, get that. It comes in a yellow can. Got To Be glue, Got To Be whatever, Got To Be. That's what it's called. And that will hold your hair. See, it's already starting to kind of like, but that's why I also say you need a scarf. So I'm gonna do just a little bit of edges on this side. Right? I think I might do it this way. I don't know, sometimes I do my edges going the opposite way. I'm sorry, I get a little hype. I'm retarded. Okay. Brush that down. And really, you could just have fun with your edges. You know what I'm saying? However dramatic you want to be. I love dramatic edges. I just don't know how to do them all the time. So I just play around. You feel me? Like, that's what we're going to do. You just play around. It's your hair. There's nobody going to say anything. So now, that's it. And that's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to give y'all the profile size all the way around, the 360 I mean. And that's what it looks like. You see what I'm talking about? You got the waves. A lot of people don't like that. So whatever you do to get that slick down, if you don't like it, kudos to you. Kudos to you. I don't care. I really don't care. And that's it. And then if you want to refresh it, all you do like the next day, you know what I'm saying? Take your bun out. You can take the entire ponytail out and redo it again if you want to. If you don't, if you want to just cheat a little bit like how I be doing, I just take the ponytail portion out, like the little donut thing. I slick it back down and then just redo it all over again. But to the beautiful sister who commented, I hope this helped you. And to anybody else who wanted to know how to do a slick back bun with the little donut, I hope this helped you as well. And that's really it. This was a quick video. I just wanted to show y'all. And I'm going to see y'all in my next one. Bye.